Hi, my name is Sydney Mitchell.
Hi, I'm Matthew Brickman, Florida Supreme Court mediator. Welcome to the Mediate This podcast, where we discuss everything mediation and conflict resolution.
All right, our last question here. I don't know where you're going to take this, but it says, I am estranged from my daughter. She's 20. Can you help me? Where do you want to take that?
Where do I take that? I take it here.
Or tell me what this person might really be seeking from you, because
all right. So I'm estranged from my daughter. Can you help me? She's 20. Legally, okay. So we'll look at this from three different points of view. Okay. Legally, there's nothing I can do. She's 20. She's emancipated. She's not subject to a court. There's no court order. There's nothing that I can do to help you and your daughter get your relationship back legally, from a legal standpoint. So I think that's probably the most obvious, being that she's 20. If she was, say, 8, 10, 15, right? I would say, okay, you're estranged from your daughter. What's your parenting plan say? Well, why have you not seen your daughter? Then we start digging into, okay, well, is there parental alienation? Have you not been following your schedule? Why aren't you seeing your daughter? Like, okay, well, this is what you agreed to in your parenting plan. So, from a legal standpoint, we would look at it from that point of view. But she's 20. There's nothing legally. So, is there anything that you can file in order to force her to have a relationship? No, because she's 20. So I think that's probably the first piece. From a therapeutic standpoint, I'm not a therapist. So you want to come to your dog, like you want to come to me, to figure out, what happened to you as a child and why are you the father that you are? And let's talk to her about her childhood. Nope, not my well either. I'm not a therapist. Can I help? I would say yes, but you got to understand how that help is packaged. Because you're not coming to me in a legal format, but you're not coming to me in a therapeutic format.
And that's why even just reading the question, I was a little bit confused as to, so.
And you know what? But you know what? If you've got to try, so Sydney, how old are you?
23.
23. All right. And I'll be 46 in a couple of weeks. So if you were estranged, all right, so I'm sort of going to bring you into this conversation, okay? Because you're 23. So if you were estranged from your dad and your dad was trying to force you into a relationship, and I'm thinking about my daughter who's now 24, right?
I was going to say she's around my age too.
Yeah, but her and I were estranged after a parenting plan, right? Because it was after a parenting plan. Well, no, technically, no. She was 18, still in high school, but the judge wouldn't acknowledge the parenting plan. Whole nother story, whole nother podcast. But if you were estranged from your father and he tried to come to you from a legal format, you would just be like, whatever, right? You're not the boss of me. You can't force me.
Right.
Right. If he comes to you and you're estranged, which means that you and him are having problems and you really don't want anything to do with him. If he came to you and said, hey, Sydney, let's have therapy, you probably really wouldn't be open to that either, because I don't need therapy, right? I mean, what do I care? My life is fine. You're not in it. I don't really care. I mean, obviously they're estranged, right? Mm-hmm. But if somebody comes to you and says, look, I know that there's nothing legally, and you know what? I don't want to force you into therapy, but let's go talk to a relationship conflict resolution specialist. That, coming to a negotiation table starts to seem a little bit more inviting and less threatening, right?
Sure.
Because it's not therapy, but it's not legal either. Well, so what is it? Well, it's somebody that helps people that are experiencing conflict in their relationships.
Hi, my name is Sydney Mitchell.
Hi, I'm Matthew Brickman, Florida Supreme Court mediator. Welcome to the Mediate This podcast, where we discuss everything mediation and conflict resolution.